Mom.
Kim, are you almost ready to... Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Woodard. I'm Stephen Ross, the production assistant. We've met before.
Oh, yes, of course we have.
Are you ready to leave? We're about to close the theater up.
Yeah, I'm ready. I am very ready.
Fortunes are intertwined.
The fool.
And he tried to murder his wife.
Just a second.
Hi, Rose. Hi. Am I interrupting anything?
Only about 24 muffins. Come on in.
You're baking.
Yeah, well, I've been known to take a crack at it every so often. And I figured if Kevin can make a muffin, I can make a muffin. Unfortunately, Kevin can't make a muffin. Oh, would you mind holding that tin for me while I get the rest of this stuff in?
Oh, sure. Baking isn't exactly one of my strong points. Actually, nothing about cooking really is.
Really?
I've always had a running battle with domestic affairs.
How come? Oh, wait. Could you hand me these tins and I'll get the oven?
Mm.
There. In 35 minutes, barring any unforeseen circumstances, muffins.
What kind?
Raisin Bran. No, that sounds like a cereal. Bran Raisin. Is that better? I just hope they're edible.
I'd like to try one.
Would you? I'd really appreciate someone's opinion before springing them on Jack.
Where is Jack? I've been trying to find him all night. I was hoping he'd be here.
I'm sorry. That you missed him.
Oh.
He took off right after dinner. He was very restless. He hasn't been very good these days.
I know.
He thought he'd check out some of the bars where the newspaper crowd hangs out. You know, sort of let them know he's available. But I think they already know that.
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'd better deal with this mess.
Yeah, well, I'll get my stuff and get out of your way.
Do you have to go?
No.
Well, Jack should be back any minute now, and well, this stuff can wait. I could use the company.
All right.
Can I get you something to drink? Some tea?
How about with the muffin?
Great idea. Only don't let me forget them. I am usually punctual for everything except opening the oven.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Let me help you clear this stuff away.
Thanks. That's right. You were telling me about your running battle with cooking.
Oh, well, there's not much to tell. I just always resented the idea that a woman's place is in the kitchen. Now, I finally realized it's okay as long as that's where she wants to be. Or she only has to be there part-time. But I still have a block against it.
What do you mean?
Well, I screw it up so much, and I really try. Once I decided to make bread, I guess I thought it was a requirement to get back to nature. It was a disaster. More of the dough got all over the kitchen than ever made it into the oven. And if I hadn't burned it, which I did, it would have been too salty because I was crying the whole time I was kneading it.
That's wonderful.
Never again.
Why not? I'm sure you do much better the second time.
No way. Everybody has a talent. I will leave bread to others.
You don't have to cook at all now that you're living at the Crystal Palace. I wouldn't mind eating there every day. Do you like it?
I really do. Our apartment isn't over the restaurant, so it's not so noisy. And Joe only has to go downstairs to work.
It's funny how life goes in circles. You started out living over the family business, and now you are again. Is Joe doing anything else right now?
What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little defensive about Joe. The Crystal Palace is a big operation, and Joe couldn't really do anything else if he wanted to.
I'm beginning to understand why Jack is so devoted to you. You really are an amazing woman.
Thank you. I don't know how to respond to that.
Oh, you don't have to. I've been wanting to say this for a while. For a long time, I was jealous of you.
Oh, there's no need.
I know. I'm pretty much over it now. But that's only because I was able to deal with it directly.
Why were you jealous?
Well, I wanted very much to be a part of Jack's life, and you already were. I wasn't sure there was enough room for someone else. Jack cares about you very much. But I finally figured out that has nothing to do with me.
I wish Joe would understand that. I love Jack, and we're involved on many levels, but only as friends. Joe is my husband.
I understand that. At least I do now. Joe will, too.
I think I can tell what Jack sees here.
Hey, let's have lunch this week.
I'd like that.
Oh, no good. Until Matt gets back, my days are all tied up.
I'll sell for a muffin.
That I can arrange.
Siobhan.
Hi.
How did it go?
Well, it's a long story, and I'm beginning to wonder if it's going to have a happy ending.
Seneca.
I hope it's not too late. I was on my way home. The doorman told me you just came in.
No, it's not
Oh,
too
good,
late.
good. I wanted to talk to you ever since I told you about my intention to divorce Kimberly.
What about...
Well,
what
I
about...
was concerned. You seem very upset.
Seneca, I don't have time for this right now.
Well, I thought you'd want to hear how I plan to deal with your daughter.
I don't give a damn what you do to my daughter.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I just have to... I have to go, Seneca.
Where? What's happened?
What's happened is that I have been betrayed, I have been lied to, I've been cheated on, I've been manipulated, I've been made to look like a fool, and what's more, I've been a fool. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
Michael?
You knew? You knew about us? I didn't know anybody knew about us. I didn't know anybody.
I'm sorry.
How long?
For some time.
Oh. So now on top of everything else, I get to live with the fact that everybody knows all the intimate details of my private life.
No. I'm sure not that many know.
How many is not that many, Seneca? 10, 15, 50? The whole damn world is laughing at me.
Ray, please.
Well, not this time. I'm not going to be humiliated anymore. Michael is going to pay this time.
Pay for what?
If only you knew.
Their love is timeless. Their life is an adventure. Their story, unforgettable.
For something very simple. Just to express my love for you. They're uncut diamonds. For a diamond in the rough. Although that description hardly fits you anymore, does it?
No, but I'm still yours.
Get to know Victor and Nikki, the young and the restless. Tonight at 7 on SoapNet. What's new in Port Charles? Here's what you need to know.
Are you so tough? Why don't you take it off? No, you got it. Calm down.
Take out the sniper!
So just wake up. Make me regret telling you how much I love you.
So what's it gonna be, Mr. Spencer? The code? Or Lulu's life?
Keep up to date with General Hospital. Weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Wednesday, Lost roars back better than ever. At 9/8 Central, it's a Lost Encore.
No matter what I do, you're gonna die, Charlie.
And at 10/9 Central, an all-new episode.
You're gonna kill me, but at least show me respect.
You feel guilty.
I don't feel guilty. We had to leave Jack behind.
I'm not talking about Jack. I'm talking about you and me. What are you doing here?
We're here to watch.
An all-new Lost after a special Lost Encore Wednesday at 9/8 Central, only on ABC.
Excuse me while I slip into something fabulous. Garnier Nutrice. Rich, radiant color. Only Nutrice nourishes with grapeseed and now double the avocado oil. Garnier Nutrice. Nourished hair, even better color. Garnier. Uh-oh. Allergies. To what? The rug? The plant? The puppy? Oh, what could it possibly be?
If your environment changes and your allergies get worse, it's important to talk to your doctor. He can help figure out the cause of your new allergy. He may prescribe an allergy medicine like Zyrtec and suggest simple changes like wearing a mask when you vacuum. Zyrtec is the #1 prescribed allergy medicine in the U.S. It's approved to treat outdoor allergies like grass and tree pollen and indoor allergies like dust and pet dander. Zyrtec's most common side effects in adults are tiredness, drowsiness, and dry mouth. Lots of allergies. Just one Zyrtec.
If you're like us, you'll never want to waste your time on a treadmill again.
This free DVD shows you how Bowflex's Tread Climber burns calories in half the time of a treadmill at the same speed. Call for yours now.
You need to see this free DVD.
Tread Climber lets me get an amazingly effective cardio workout in 30 minutes. It's quick, it's easy, and it makes me feel great. And it's compact enough to fit anywhere in my home.
The Tread Climber machine combines the walking motion of a treadmill with the stepping motion of a stair stepper. So you do twice the work in one easy elliptical motion.
It feels sort of like walking in sand.
Plus, it's low impact, which keeps my knees feeling great.
I know I have to take care of myself now if I want to look younger and feel younger. Tread Climber simply produces results. Call right now for your free DVD. It shows you why the Bowflex Tread Climber machine burns calories and works your heart faster than any treadmill on the market today.
I like the way you move. Some people really know how to move. When you're moving, we'll get your DirecTV up and running in your new place free. Just make one call to DirecTV Movers Connection and arrange a date to move your service. It's free, it's easy, and it's one less thing to worry about. Call 1-866-WAY-YOU-MOVE. That's the way to move without missing a beat. I like the way you move.
No luck?
Apparently, a reputation's a pretty fragile thing. Hard to make, easy to break. What's that smell?
Muffins. I'm baking.
Oh.
Well, they should be done pretty soon. Would you like one?
No, not right now.
How about a beer?
I had one. I had several. Attempting to appear casual while I was casually mingling with my former colleagues. I casually joined them for some casual beers. Didn't want anyone to think I was upset about anything.
Well, you have every reason to be angry.
Oh, what's a little scandal between friends? Huh?
It's gonna work out.
Mm-hmm, yeah. You know, I have what is poetically referred to as a tarnished image. It's gonna take a lot more than polish to clean it up. I spent 15 years earning a reputation as being very difficult to deal with. You know, I'm notorious in some circles. I've even quit a job because someone changed one word of my column, all done for integrity. Everybody knows that Finelli insists on having it done the way he sees it.
That's why your columns are so powerful. People respect what you have to say.
Not anymore. Haven't you heard? Finelli can be bought. Well, that's right. Just name your price. I take a dive. Boop. Words all over town. I take bribes. Have to maintain my standard of living. Caviar, champagne, you know.
Look, not everyone believes that.
No, well, enough, so it's going to be very difficult for me to get another job. I spent most of the evening tracking down Ed, my old editor, the one who gave me my first opportunity when I was on the docks.
Well, he believes you, doesn't he?
Good old Ed? Oh, sure, he believes me. And he's very sorry about the trouble. And he'd love to have me back working for him. But there just isn't an opening at the moment. Darn, he'll call as soon as something turns up. Then he put his hand on my shoulder and he wished me luck. And I felt like slamming him in the mouth.
Rose is right. Not everyone believes this. There are people on your side.
Mm-hmm. Name one.
Wes Leonard. He told me that he's been your friendly enemy for long enough to know that you'd never do anything like this. I asked him to check around and see what he could find out.
What the hell did you do that for?
You're not exactly in a position to be picky.
Oh.
Besides, your rivalry with Wes is pretty well known, and I figured it wouldn't look so suspicious if he was asking questions.
She has a point.
Yeah. What happened?
Wes told me that one of the sources for the bribe story leak is Michael Pavel.
Michael Pavel?
Ray Woodard's assistant.
Now, he could have just been gossiping.
Yeah, or he could be involved with the people who set me up.
Why, what makes you think that?
Well, it just happened to be that it was Michael who suggested I do the story. And it was Michael who had the hunch to check my bank account, and now it's Mike. It's one coincidence too many.
What does he have to gain?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, where are you going?
Find Michael Pavel.
At this time of night, why don't you get some sleep
Yeah,
and
it's
go
a
in the
little
morning?
more urgent than that, you
Jack, wait. See Frank first.
Why?
Ask him to go with you. You're too steamed up. You shouldn't go by yourself.
Yeah?
Yeah. And it might be a good idea to have a witness with some legal background.
Yeah, well, I don't need a witness with some legal...
Jack! It can't always be Finelli versus the world. You need help. Accept it.
Okay, I'll talk to Frank.
Can I go up with you? I've got to be getting home.
I'll stay with Ryan. All night, if necessary.
You're both great.
Yeah, we know.
Come on, let's go.
Michael?
Ryan's Hope is on next. Then unravel all the lies on the young and the restless. Later, it's All My Children on SoapNet.
Have you noticed, sir, the halo that's around my head?
I don't want to be answerable to anybody else on the face of this earth.
Ryan's Hope, next on SoapNet. Meet Zarf, or is it Zoe? Zarf was born a boy, but he wishes he were a girl.
I've never been traditional in any way.
He's a guy who likes girls. Or actually a guy who feels like a girl who likes girls. Confused? So are we.
You see in me what I see in you. We share an attraction.
No obstacle could ever keep Zoe and Bianca apart. Except for maybe...
I love you.
Don't miss All My Children. Weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
We started Net Zero 8 years ago with a mission to provide the best access at the best price. The internet's changed a lot since then, and Net Zero has changed with it. We added Norton antivirus, pop-up blockers, and built the fastest surfing available over dial-up, and it all downloads in 2 minutes. We've stayed true to our vision of quality internet access with prices as low as $9.95 a month. Plus, if you're not satisfied within the first 30 days, we'll give you your money back. Just another way Net Zero's making the internet easier for you.
For years, I've been telling you how to get cash now for your structured settlement or annuity payments. Times change, and your financial needs change with them. If you need cash today, J.G. Wentworth can help. We work with thousands of people just like you to get the most cash for their structured settlement or annuity payments. It's your money. Use it when you need it. Call J.G. Wentworth today. Call 866-778-4919.
I'm here. We're here. I can't believe it. I never thought the show was going to end. I couldn't wait to get here.
All right, well, let's get going.
Wayne.
What?
Kiss
I
me.
know, because once I start, I'm never going to stop.
One for the road,
Oh, wait a minute.
please. I love this houseboat.
Mm.
I don't want to spend a lot more time here. Has it ever been christened?
No, at least not by me. Actually, it had a name when I first got it, so I just kept it.
Well, all great boats are christened.
All right, the boat gets a new name.
But we need champagne for it. That's how you do it.
I'm way ahead of you.
You think of everything. Brie, my favorite.
Yeah, I know.
Can I break the bottle over the bow?
No, then we won't have anything to drink. I will open
Okay.
it in a dedication ceremony. Get the glasses. Okay, I dedicate this boat.
Ship sounds better.
Okay, I dedicate this ship, the Mermaid, for the most beautiful woman in the sea. Here we go.
Thank you. Now it's really yours.
It's really ours. Okay, I'm gonna finish this glass up and then I'm gonna pull the boat out into the harbor, nice safe place. We still have to be careful.
I don't care anymore. I've decided to give Seneca his divorce. I want to be with you.
Kim,
We'll make it work.
well, maybe we can. I've been with Woodard Enterprises long enough. I've got a good reputation. But your mother could still make trouble for us.
She can't do anything now. You know other people.
Well, that's true. I've made some friends who could help me get something else. Some pretty influential people.
Like who?
One guy from my old neighborhood.
And what does he do?
Oh, lots of things. Sort of successful all the way around.
What things?
Took over his family business for one.
What's his name?
No, come on. That doesn't matter.
I'm just curious. I want to know everything that's going on in your life. Besides me.
Well, there's nothing really besides you.
But you think this guy could give you a job?
Well, I'm almost sure. Oh, he has to. Something's got to happen because I get more and more frustrated because I want to be with you, too. I love you. I'll do it.
What?
I'll leave Woodard Enterprises. I'll quit. I'll quit.
My mother's gonna be furious! She's
I
gonna be
know.
so surprised.
I know.
She's always thought she owned you.
Yeah, well then, she's gonna get what she deserves.
I love it. I love you. And we're gonna have a wonderful life together, aren't we?
Yep, I promise.
I know it. You're gonna be a big tycoon, and I'm gonna be the most famous movie star ever. You don't mind, do you?
What, are you kidding? I'll be so proud of you. I'll go into movie theaters and I'll look up there and say, that's Mrs. Kimberly Harris Pavel.
I like that name. So much better than Bolak. I get so
No,
angry when I
don't. Don't. That's all behind you. From now on, it's just you and me.
And we'll live in the houseboat?
Okay.
And maybe someday have a baby. I would like to with you.
Well, then we're gonna have to move because there's not a whole lot of space here.
So what? We'll buy an ocean liner. But we'll always live in a boat.
What happened to ship?
Ship.
Ship.
You're right. House ship.
Okay, speaking of which, we gotta get going.
No, wait. It's safe. It's safe.
I just don't want anybody to bother us.
Okay. One more minute.
All right.
I can't tell you how sorry I am to find the two of you here.
Hi, I'm Christoph St. John, and I play Neil Winters on The Young and the Restless. For more interviews and biographies on your favorite soap stars, log on to soapnet.com now.
Mama!
Well, didn't quite manage to escape Big Mama, did you, Michael?
The note.
She was in my dressing room. I left it there.
Ray?
Don't move! Don't move near me because I promise you I want to shoot your head off, Michael.
You're out of your mind. What's the matter with her?
Oh, Kim. Oh, my God, Kim.
Ray, put the gun down.
Don't! Stop! Right where you are, I'm warning you.
You don't want to hurt Kim, and you don't want to hurt me.
Oh, Michael, I want to kill you. Michael, I don't care how I do it. I wish I didn't have to use a gun because I'd like to do it with my bare hands.
You don't
Michael.
understand. You don't even begin to understand what's going on
Yes,
here.
I do understand. I've understood right from the very beginning. I got it right at first. But I wanted to believe him because it just hurt too much. I wanted to believe you, Michael. I wanted to believe you because I just wanted the hurting to stop, Michael. But I warned you. I told you what would happen.
What's she talking about?
Kim, shut up. Look, Ray, just put the gun down. Let me explain everything.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I want your explanation, Michael. I am going to have your explanation. I'm going to have you tell me. And I want Kim to listen, and then I'm going to listen while you tell her.
She's drunk. She's not going to shoot anybody. She's been drinking, and she feels sorry for herself. And do you know why? It's because she's jealous of me.
Yes.
That's enough, Kim.
But you know that I am jealous, Michael. You know that.
Of course she is. Because I have something that she'll never have. I have a man in my life who loves me and wants me. In spite of everything she's ever done to me, I still have that, and she can't stand it.
You didn't get that quite right, darling, did she, Michael?
Ray, look, Kim, just sit down and be quiet. Please,
Don't worry.
put the gun down.
Don't worry. Michael, she's not going to shoot you. That's far too direct for my mother. Go ahead, Mama. If you're going to do it, shoot. But shoot me first. Kill us both.
You're not worth it. Neither one of you are worth this.
Of course not. I've never been worth any kind of an effort on your part as far as you're concerned. You didn't want me, but you couldn't even have an abortion. You just left me. You took yourself away, and you took my father away because I never really got to know him either. But that's not the worst of it. Every time there was a man in my life that I wanted or needed or thought I needed, you tried to fix it so I couldn't have him. You married Bill Woodard, and she wouldn't even share him with me. And then I came to New York and found Seneca, and she didn't want me to have him, and now she doesn't want me to have you. Well, I have news for you, Mama. This time, I am going to take what I want. I am going to divorce Seneca and marry Michael, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Restless is on fire.
I beg your pardon?
Drusilla is tormented by nightmares.
Carmen, I saw Carmen. It's terrible.
Is she losing her mind?
She was right there. She was right there.
Who was right there?
She was right there.
The action on SoapNet is red hot. Watch The Young and the Restless, weeknights at 7 on SoapNet. The Satin Slayer has been terrorizing Pine Valley. Now the killer's identity is revealed. Don't miss AMC this Friday at 8 on SoapNet.
I got turned down buying a computer.
I had credit problems.
Then I heard about
Help Me to Buy. They helped me get this amazing computer without a credit check.
Bad credit can happen to anyone. At Help Me to Buy, we believe everyone should own a computer, and we'll never check your past credit. Call us now. All you need to qualify is a home phone and an active checking account. Our easy payment plan makes it affordable, and only Help Me to Buy offers an exclusive skip pay program, so you can even skip a payment with no problem.
My truck broke down, and Help Me to Buy let me skip a payment.
Getting a computer has really helped my kids in school.
Past credit problems? Not a problem. That's our guarantee. And look at all you get. A new name-brand, high-speed, internet-ready computer shipped direct to your home. A gorgeous 17-inch color monitor, all complete with Microsoft Windows XP and a huge package of extra software. When you call today, we'll include 12 months of Help Me to Buy supercharged internet access. Plus, we'll also include an amazing digital camera for capturing family memories. And a 3-in-1 printer, copier, scanner for printing your family photos and documents. But wait, you also get a cool MP3 player. And if that's not enough, you'll get 100 music downloads. That's everything you see here. A complete computer system with 12 months of supercharged internet access, an amazing digital camera, the 3-in-1 printer, copier, scanner, the MP3 player, and 100 music downloads. Our easy payment plan makes it affordable. And with our exclusive skip pay program, you'll never worry about missing a payment.
I never thought I could own a computer like this. Now, I'm on the internet every day.
Call Help Me to Buy now. Our computer care specialists are standing by to ship your complete system to your home.
To buy your brand new computer, call 1-866-470-3162. That's 1-866-470-3162. Call now.
Okay, Jack, take it easy. No matter how sure you are that it was Michael who set you up, you cannot go out to that houseboat and accuse him.
I'm telling you, he'll fold.
Don't take that chance, at least not tonight.
What chance?
The chance that he might not fold. And he'll know that you're on to him. He'll pull up and he'll start covering his tracks. You have to get proof. Proof is what you're going to need if you're going to clear your name and get back to work.
He already knows I suspect him.
How?
I went up to the office, reviewed the whole thing with Ray. He was there when it all started to add up. Look, I go the long route, it could take months. Now, every instinct I have tells me I go out there now, I threaten to take him apart, and I'm telling you he's gonna cave in.
All right, look, give me 10 minutes. Jack, you came here to ask me for my advice. You might as well at least give me a chance to come up with something constructive.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Why do you think it was Michael?
I do not think that Michael is the ultimate source of the trouble. He has no reason to go after me. But I do think that Michael is selling out to somebody who's using him.
Why?
Crimmins' letter first came to the office. Michael got it. He gave it to Ray. Now, Ray's first impulse was to assign the story to Wes Leonard. She wanted to see how he'd do with it. It was Michael who talked her out of it and made sure the story was assigned to me.
That simply could have been good judgment on Michael's part.
Yeah, sure, right. But when the story broke, my sources disappeared. The very next morning, Michael came in with a hunch. A hunch he felt constrained to share with Ray. He said that if it was anybody but Finelli, he'd sure as hell check their bank account. Yeah, Ray did. $50,000.
Did Michael try to explain his hunch?
Yeah, sure he did. Well, sure, he said he couldn't help it. Well, I mean, where he came from, the way he grew up, you see, you don't put too much trust in human nature. You always try to figure out what's in it for the other guy.
Oh, yeah, terrific.
Okay. Then Siobhan asked Wes Leonard to try to find out how the story about the $50,000 in my bank account got around town so fast. Which actually wasn't a bad idea. So many people know there's no love lost between old Wes and me that nobody would suspect that I'd get the word from him. Well, the word was Michael Pavel leaked the story.
To whom?
At least one editor we know of. But it would only take 2 or 3 strategically placed calls to do the job all over town.
He did it once, chances are.
Michael is the source.
Right, wait a minute. Now, where did Wes Leonard get his information from?
I don't know. And Wes is certainly going to protect his source.
Well, if Wes found out, we can.
Yeah, sure. In time.
See, the most important thing is who is getting to Michael.
Frank, it could be anyone. Look, in the last 15 years, I've written 2,000 to 3,000 stories. At least half of them exposed, indicted, annoyed. Somebody in the power structure. Michael's a young kid on the make. He's very visible in Ray's organization. Hell, his old man's got heavy criminal connections. Somebody gets something on him, they blackmail him. What's the point? Look, the point is I don't have time to unravel it. I know that Pavel's got some answers. I want to get them.
Okay, but not by going out to that houseboat and trying to nail him tonight. Let's take it from a legal point of view. What you have to do is talk to Wes Leonard. See if you can get a name from him. Then take tomorrow morning, try and find out another name. If 2 people finger Michael, then we've got the beginnings of a defamation of character suit, and that also gives us leverage with Ray. You aren't convinced?
No.
Then do me a personal favor.
Like what?
Cool it for tonight, and we'll talk about it again tomorrow morning.
Frank, I feel this is a colossal waste of time. Because I know that Michael knows who's behind all this.
You've been out of town, huh? Very nice.
Card game with a few close friends.
Sure. So what can I do for you, Joe?
A columnist named Wes Leonard traced the leak about the money in Finelli's bank account to Michael Pavel.
Uh-oh.
Right. Now, I spoke to Michael myself earlier this evening, but I think it'd be a good idea if he had a little reinforcement.
Such as?
Go see him. Convince him how unhealthy it would be if anyone connects my name with Finelli's problems.
Right.
Sal, make it very, very clear.
My pleasure.
Is that true, Michael? Are you going to marry Kim?
Poor Mama. I guess things didn't turn out the way she planned this time. Her executive assistant has a mind of
Be
his own.
quiet, Kim. I want to hear what Michael's got to say.
Look, Kim is upset and you're upset. We're not going to be able to resolve any of this now. Let me take you back to the apartment. We can talk
Is
about it.
Kimberly going to marry you, Michael?
Tell her, Michael. I don't understand why you're doing this. What's going on?
Michael understands.
What do you want?
I want to hear Michael tell me that he's going to marry you.
Don't be afraid, Michael. Tell her.
Ah, but Michael is afraid, aren't you, Michael?
But you don't have to be. We don't need her. He said so himself.
Did you say that, Michael? Well, tell me about that, too, Michael. Come on.
He doesn't need you. There are a lot of jobs in the world. We're going to go to California, and we're both going to find work there. Tell her.
I'm waiting, Michael.
Kim, I want you to go home.
No, what?
I want to talk to your mother alone. I'll call you in the morning.
No.
Don't argue with me. Please just leave.
She's not leaving, Michael, and neither are you, and neither am I, because you are going to tell me that you're going to marry her, and then you're going to explain to me how it happened, Michael.
Michael?
And while you're at it, Michael, Why don't you elaborate a little bit, huh? Why don't you tell me how you don't need me, Michael? Tell me how you're going to get another job after I do all the things to you that, oh, am I going to do to you, my darling? Now, come on, Michael. Come on. I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to hearing
it. These have been a very difficult couple of weeks.
Yes,
it's been
sure they have.
Very hard for Kim, and things between her and Seneca have been very bad. I felt sorry for her, and she knew that, and she came to me for sympathy, and she wouldn't let it stop there.
Michael!
I told her that our affair was over and that she had to patch things up with her husband, and that out of loyalty to you, I couldn't be anything more than her friend.
But she wouldn't listen to you, would she, Michael?
No. Ray, that's the truth. I did everything short of telling Seneca what was going on.
But you couldn't tell me, could you, Michael?
Of course not after what happened when you saw us at the inn. And you know, you've never really understood how upset Kim is when you're angry at her. Anyway, I thought I could handle it, okay? And I was wrong.
I don't understand why you're doing this. Tell me about tonight, Michael. Tell me about the note. Tell me about the flowers, Michael. Tell me about dinner with your mother. Tell me about what was going on in here when I walked in on you. Was that the first time you realized that you can't quite handle it, Michael? Oh, Michael, does that sound sarcastic? Forgive me, Michael.
It sounds as if no matter what I say, you're not going to believe me. You're going to still say I'm guilty.
Guilty for what? You don't have to take this and you don't have to lie.
Michael, lie? Oh, don't be ridiculous. Come on, Michael, tell me about the note. After you escaped Beak Mike, Mama, what were you going to do, Michael? Come to the houseboat with her daughter for marital counseling after you had dinner with your mother?
You don't understand the context in which that note was written, and I cannot explain that to you now. There's no way I can make you understand.
Oh, isn't there? What a pity.
I'll never forgive you for this.
Why not?
Because Michael is the only real friend I have. Probably the only real friend I've ever had. And I love him, and I know he loves me. Only you're making him lie about it. You're humiliating him and making him pretend he doesn't love me, and I don't know how or why you can do it.
Well, it's very easy, Kim. You see, Michael is a coward. And little Michael has gotten very used to a very inflated standard of living, and he is just beginning to realize what a terrible mistake he made when he underestimated me by betraying me. And little Michael is just standing here right now deciding that no matter what he may feel for you or vice versa, it isn't worth it.
He loves me!
No, he doesn't. Michael is incapable of loving anybody. Michael can't love. No, I'm sure you shared a few things with Michael, and they were very warm and exciting and wonderful. But it wasn't love. Not with Michael.
Why not?
You want to tell her, Michael? Or shall I?
I promise I'm not gonna leave you.
Trapped with her lover.
Jessica, are you in there?
And her husband comes to the rescue.
I'm not leaving you!
Jessica, move!
But will she lose both the men she loves?
I told you! No!
Watch One Life to Live. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
What's new in Salem? Here's what you need to know.
You're not taking my daughter anywhere.
You made me fall for somebody that didn't exist. How could you do this to me?
Will you marry me?
See, you're one of us now, Stephen.
I'm pregnant. And Philip says he wants to take care of me and my baby, so what do you think about that?
Keep up to date with Days of Our Lives, weeknights at 11 on SoapNet.
My marriage happened very quickly. One second I'm single in New York, and the next second, you know, this surfer dude comes down and visits me, and we're engaged.
The highlight of my life? I think I'm too young to have a highlight.
Bree and Brighton, the full story in their words. Soapography, Saturday at 12 midnight, only on SoapNet.
Throughout the years, she thought there was no solution for her dry, itchy skin. Then one day, there was. Eucerin Calming Cream. With soothing, calming oatmeal and rich moisturizers, it controls and relieves dry skin for 24 hours. Dermatologist recommended Eucerin Calming Cream. It calms.
What you're seeing is the fastest weight loss solution on earth. New Rapid Slim SX.
I lost 28 pounds fast. Now I look and feel great in my little black dress.
Rapid Slim contains Liquick FX technology, premium Hoodia, and proven ingredients that speed to ignite your amazing transformation.
I lost 28 pounds super fast.
I reviewed the published research. As a doctor, I believe new Rapid Slim SX is the world's fastest weight loss solution.
Get yours at buyrapidSlim.com or Supercenters, Walgreens, and fine retailers everywhere.
The U.S. Department of Labor Statistics projects that in the next year, there will be over 1 million new jobs in some of the fastest growing fields. With Penn Foster Career School, the nation's largest accredited school of independent home study, you could train for one of these jobs at home any time of the day or night in as little as 6 months. Choose one of our healthcare programs: medical office assistant, medical coding and billing, pharmacy technician, physical therapy aide, veterinary assistant, child daycare. You can even earn your high school diploma or earn your associate degree from Penn Foster College. Major in business, accounting, criminal justice, early childhood education, paralegal studies, or health information technology. Study online, in print, or a combination of both. You decide. And all the materials you need are shipped directly to your door. You could be working toward a new career in minutes. The call is free and there's no obligation.
Call 1-800-562-9893 or go online at pennfoster.edu. That's 1-800-562-9893. Call now.
Hey. So you think you can dance? Catch me.
Now what?
Get out my head and into the bed, girl.
I didn't know you could dance without your tights.
Looking at me, I got me to say you want me.
Step Up, rated PG-13.
Well, just in time, bar's still open. Good. Scotch?
Yeah, about 4 fingers straight up.
Mildly impressed. What's going on?
That's what I want to find out.
About?
Well, let's start with Ray. I left her about a half hour ago. She was in pretty bad shape.
How?
Michael. And since you're the only other person that knows about this, I thought I'd better share it with you. And I'm surprised. My being worried about Ray, usually when something happens, I just assume that she'll take care of herself just fine.
Well, not always. This thing with Michael is pretty destructive as far as Ray's concerned.
She couldn't love him.
No, it's an obsession. Look, Seneca, I want you to understand that I'm not basically opposed to a mutually rewarding relationship between an older woman and a younger man. But in this instance, it seems the rewards are heavily balanced in Michael's favor.
I don't like him. I never have. He's an ambitious opportunist. I warned Kimberly about him. Told her what I thought months ago.
Yeah?
Roger?
Well, I'm in absolute agreement. I don't think there's much that anyone can do. Michael knows exactly what he's doing, but Ray's finding it difficult to take a long, hard look at the situation.
Let's leave Ray for the moment. What did that look mean?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, come on, Roger. When I mentioned that I warned Kimberly about Michael.
I'm not sure. It's possible that it means I'm in full agreement with the idea that you warned her.
Why? What do you know about Kimberly and Michael?
Not much.
How much?
Seneca, to tell you the truth, I'm not that fascinated with adolescent attachments. And forgive me, that is the way I categorize Michael and Kimberly, especially when they're being less than mature.
Ray hinted at it just now. And you're covering. I want to know what.
In my opinion, you better leave it alone.
Now, let's hear it, Roger. If something is going on between my wife and Michael Pavel, I want to know it. Now!
Next, there's danger and drama on The Young and the Restless. Then catch today's All My Children and One Life to Live on SoapNet.
poison seeds.
I am very grateful for everything you've done.
Grow poison trees.
Leave me alone!
Kevin, Michael, and Gloria.
We're a team. We stick together.
I believe that's called family.
Fighting together to control an empire.
It is good to be king.
The Young and the Restless. Next on SoapNet.
Charles. Today at noon, only on SoapNet.
New on DVD, the farewell season of The Golden Girls.
Do I wet myself or laugh?
The Emmy-winning hit comedy goes out with a bang. And you can own it now on DVD, complete with bonus features. Wowee! Including a nostalgic look back at the years with the girls.
Blanche, you've lost weight.
Share this final collection with the ones you love. The complete 7th and final season of The Golden Girls, now available on DVD. Also available seasons 1 through 6.
Push. Push.
I'm pushing.
Push. It's beautiful.
Tons of beautiful baby furniture at prices you'll love, only at Kmart.
Uh-oh. Allergies. To what? The rug? The plant? The puppy? Oh, what could it possibly be?
If your environment changes and your allergies get worse, it's important to talk to your doctor. He can help figure out the cause of your new allergy. He may prescribe an allergy medicine like Zyrtec and suggest simple changes like wearing a mask when you vacuum. Zyrtec is the #1 prescribed allergy medicine in the U.S. It's approved to treat outdoor allergies like grass and tree pollen and indoor allergies like dust and pet dander. Zyrtec's most common side effects in adults are tiredness, drowsiness, and dry mouth. Lots of allergies. Just one Zyrtec.
I don't want you to tell me anything. I don't ever want to listen to you again. And I won't. Because I don't have to. And neither do you. We don't need her. I have a lot of money, more than enough to get us started until we can both find work.
Oh, but you see, where Michael's concerned, there's no such thing as more than enough, Kim.
I know you love me. You weren't lying last night. You're not lying now. And I know that you want to go away with me. You don't want to stay here with her, and you can't after this. I'll take care of your promise.
Oh, Michael. Wow. Another offer of aid and support from an adoring female. My, you really are very spoiled, aren't you? What can you offer him, Kim? $25 a week allowance? How about a job? He could be your dresser.
Ray, that's enough.
Oh, stop it! I haven't even begun with you.
Michael, what's the matter with you?
Yes, Michael, what is the matter with you? Now, I thought we decided that one of us was going to tell this child why you couldn't possibly have been in love with her.
You must hate me. To be this mean and vicious. Mama, I never did anything to you. I was born, of course, but that wasn't my fault. That mistake was entirely
Kinley,
yours.
stop it! I am hardly in the mood to hear a catalog of my deficiencies as a parent.
I can't stand this anymore, Michael. I really can't. Tell her the truth. Please. Just give me that one little satisfaction. And then let's get out of here. Come with me. We can take the car. We'll just drive. Or we can go to the airport and get on the first plane to California.
Yes, that's a splendid idea, Michael. Only before you go, why don't you do what Kim suggested and start telling me the truth? And which truth do you want to begin with, Michael? Where shall we start? Why don't you start by telling me that you were attracted to Kim in the first place because she reminded you so very much of me? How's that for openness, darling? Well, why don't you tell Kim that making love to her was always just a way of trying to get closer to me? Now, that's a little bit tasteless, but after all, when a person who's absolutely desperate to believe you, any tacky little effort will do, won't they?
Ray, please, don't do this because I'm not going with her. I won't leave.
Michael! Don't! Damn it, I don't care where you go. I don't care what you do. After you do as Kim asks. Michael, come on. Tell her that you can't imagine life without me. Wasn't that always one of your favorite little basic truths, Michael? How about no one has ever loved you and cared for you and understood you as much as I do. Loving me gave you more confidence than you ever had before in your life. Everything you are or ever hope to be, you owe to me. Why don't you tell her again how much you want me, Michael? Why don't you tell her that you'll never leave me ever again unless I send you away, because you will never ever love anybody as much as you love me? No. Oh, yes. He was my lover, too.
Falcon Beach is heating up SoapNet. Don't miss all the hot bods, steamy sex, and sizzling drama in this resort town. Falcon Beach, Saturday at noon and again Sunday at midnight on SoapNet.